Good morning. I'm Victoria Savage, Nurse Savage on your side, your wisdom-guided oracle, and we're having coffee. My beautiful Sun Glory mug. Started earlier today because it's granddaughter day, so the best day of the week. And we bought a big 1,000-gallon stock tank to use as a swimming pool for our little girls until they're big enough to do other kinds of swimming. So it's going to be a warm day here, and I'm looking forward to getting out in that pool with them. Good morning, Anne. So I hope you've had a great couple days. Great morning, Susan. I see you can attend a little bit easier when I'm early. It's nice to see you. And I bet it's hot there. Susan's in Arizona. I don't know how you people stay in the summer, but I'm guessing you stay inside quite a while. Good morning, Pam. Hope your move is progressing and you're getting things gone through like moves do. So I felt led to use a different card deck this morning for the overall arching theme. And I'm pretty sure it's going to pertain to many of you out there, many of us. The card I drew from is the Druidcraft Tarot. And it is the Two of Swords. Now, I want you to look at that. I want you to see that there are two paths there to be taken. And this leads me to believe that it's a decision that you need to make. And if you'll notice, one path is narrower than the other. And the wide path, you can see through the trees, some blue sky, and it looks to be the easier path. But I really want you to pay attention in your inner self to which one you feel drawn to. Neither one is right or wrong except for you. And the one you feel drawn to is the one you ought to consider in your decision making, because you do have a decision to make, and that's what the rest of the cards are going to elaborate on this morning. So, regardless of where you're at, keep climbing the mountain. Keep going forward. Even if it's teeny little steps each day, just keep looking to that forward place and keep moving to that. And remember, in that, you want to focus on what it is you're doing at that moment. That's definitely going to help you get to that next stage. Because remember, we're never, ever going to arrive. I realized last night I was thinking about a situation I was dealing with in myself and realized that I was never going to get to an end of that. I was just going to get to the next step of growth, and I've been given many tools to deal with this situation, and it's never going to be totally done, which means those tools have been given and I need to use them continuously. But I keep looking forward, and every day, because as I have to use those tools, this has to do with my physical body and pain. And I was thinking about, oh, wow, when I get done with this, I don't need to do this anymore, and I won't need to do this. And it was like, oh, yeah, you will, in order to maintain what it is that I am desiring, which is painlessness and proper alignment and being able to hike and kayak and paddleboard and just enjoy life in a very physical sense. I'm going to need to continue to use all these tools that I've been given throughout the next however many years. So just remember, keep moving forward, but focus on this day, what it is you have at your fingertips to help you move forward. Part of this puzzle is in yourself, in the grounding and exploring who you are at your depth. You want to stay grounded, because when you really start delving into the upper realms and the ethereal world, you can get very ungrounded. And part of this decision-making process that you're going through, the answers and the way forward is in your roots, in the very depths of who you are, the depths of your soul. So keep going there for the guidance you want to get moving forward in this decision-making process. I have another sip of coffee here. And you really want to focus on that, what it is you want to do, because the time is now for you to answer the call. there's no more time to waste in the indecision. Like I said, that first card, there are two paths there. A decision to make. One is wider, one is narrower. One is not right or wrong. They're just different paths. And like I said earlier, choose which one feels right for you, even if it's that narrow path. Sometimes we need that narrowness in order to keep our focus. And sometimes we can be very expansive and just run along that wider path and do it with greater, I want to say ease. We can always choose greater ease. So it doesn't matter which path, just choose the one that's right for you, even if it seems to be the harder one, because it's time now. It is time to step up to who you really are. It's time to step in to why you came in this world and really start giving of the gifts you have. And I am sure you all have several that you get to share. And there's one that intrigues you most, that maybe seems like it could be the hardest for you to develop and use and cultivate. But if it's the one that's really pulling you, that's that narrow path. That means you're going to have to do a little bit more in order to bring that forth. But the rewards are huge. So consider what it is you've got what you're at the crossroads at, what kind of decision you need to make. Choose the path on that card. Just choosing the wide or narrow is enough. And then keep yourself grounded, keep exploring your roots, who you are, because your gifts are grounded in the very essence of who you are. And was doing some shadow work yesterday. I'm going to probably share that in a video coming up. Oh, by the way, I do have that silly, simple little tool video for anybody who's waiting for that. Private message me if you want that. And I drew one of my this Healing Room Oracle cards just to see what the overarching message is. Go within. The answers are there for you. The answers are waiting for you to just come in and starting to explore, and they're going to light up for you. And there, I got to say, often I have received answers. It's like, really? Oh, I don't really want that. I want to do something else. Oh, thanks, Evie. She likes my hair today. It was not hard, but it was one of those. It's like, okay, just go with it, because it's just going to do its own thing, which it usually is. But sometimes I can go with it easier. But I'm choosing not to be in resistance. So I'm going to let my hair do what it needs to do. But the minute I leave here, it's going up in a ponytail. I'm going to go get my granddaughters for the day. So go within, choose the path, and start climbing, and always look forward to what it is you want. But know that you're never going to arrive. You're never going to get to the end, because we came to grow and grow and grow. You're being given tools, and you will need those tools throughout your life to work your magic, to continue to grow in the path that you came to choose. Okay. The Don Miguel Ruiz card for today says, the way to transform what you believe about yourself is to unlearn what you have learned. And that's absolutely the truth, because it's that same thing that if you keep doing something in the same way and expecting different results, that's just insanity. When you unlearn, your faith returns to you, your personal power increases, and you can invest your faith in new beliefs. Beliefs about you. A while back, I was talking to one of my mentors, and she was telling me about a conversation, because, the constant self-doubt that many of us live in, I would dare say all of us, but that's not necessarily true. She was asking her mentor, she said, how do you do what you do? And the woman said to her, unwavering faith. And so it was shortly thereafter, it was like, oh my gosh, yes, that is what I need. Faith in me, faith in my ability to be the conduit, and faith that I don't get caught up in myself about this. And I found this beautiful angel, and on her dress it says faith. So I've got her sitting here, and then this mentor, I did some work with her this last week. She went, oh my gosh, this is it. This is why I found this picture frame that I'd forgotten. I don't even remember having it. And I found it today, and it's because you were coming in and you need this. And it's a beautiful picture frame that stands there, and across the bottom of it is faith. And she said, put your picture in that. And so I did. That is probably my biggest mountain, is the belief that I can be what I came here to be. My self-doubt will often play in, and then I start shrinking. Then I start pulling in, and I stop sharing what it is I have, because I don't believe that I have anything. So unwavering faith in yourself is never a bad thing, and unwavering faith in the universe that you can receive everything it is you need to be giving your gifts to the world in a greater way on a daily basis. We all have gifts. We all have something unique to offer this world. And this is the key, to go within and ask what it is you want to share today, who it is you get to help today, what it is that is something within you that is your gift. For a lot of us, we have spent years and may still be in that place. I don't really know what my gifts are. In fact, the shadow work I was doing yesterday, I have not completed that. But the next stage, certainly there were the things about what do you hide from others, those kind of questions. And it started with, and I had some pretty good ones. And it's funny, when you come up with the first answers, they're directly from your head. But as you start answering, then they become from your soul, the thing that is standing in your way, the thing that you keep allowing to pop up in the screen in front of you. The next set of questions were seemingly easier because they were a little more fun. The first one was, what is it that you're really awesome at? And I went, I don't know. That's a harder question. And an answer just came, and seemingly it seems like nothing that it would be, a gift for me, is that I'm a really good grandma. I was a real good mom. I was able, there were two things that I could always feel like I owned. I'm a good nurse, and I'm a good mother. Now I'm a good grandma. Well, what does that have to do with my path in this life? What does that have to do with my mission in the world? It will come off the top of my head right now, because those just came to me as those are the things I'm awesome at. How does that play out? It will come. And I will have greater insights. And that's the point of doing your own work, doing things like this, where you get the guidance on a regular basis to keep moving forward, keep climbing that mountain, and knowing that we're never going to arrive because we're always learning. And it is time now to be answering the call of your soul, to be stepping into your power, to be stepping into your gifts. And so, I think we're complete for today. I drew the last card, and I did want to remind you that 30 days for 30 minutes to a more empowered you is, to understanding you more, is happening. We have on the 4 sessions, so you could choose to come in now. You'll get every recording, but the first 4 are recorded and ready to pass on if you choose to do that. It's very inexpensive, and it's just going to be a lot of thought-provoking, short little sessions. Sometimes they're 30 minutes, sometimes they're not 30 minutes. It is just a time to introduce you to possibilities, to small tools that will help you move forward, and to keep you in the mind of your soul and your connectedness to your higher power. So I hope you have a great couple days. I'm Victoria Savage, Nurse Savage, on your side, your wisdom guided oracle. Love and light to you all.